Okay, got the engine on the stand. We popped the intake off the other night, but didn't spend any time looking at it when we put it on the stand. And you start kind of looking around. One, don't put RTV on the gaskets. You don't do that. You can put it around really light around here, but this blue Printo seal, it doesn't like the RTV, so you don't have to do that. You're just making a big mess for no reason. But kind of looking, and yeah, you know, little bits of RTV everywhere, so we'll have to clean all that. But the big thing is no smoking gun on that. You know, I know it doesn't show up on the camera here, but there's really no more oil on this cylinder from up here than anywhere else. So hopefully there now you can see, you know, yeah, the valves are a little cakey, but nothing crazy, you know. They just don't look that bad. So I don't think that I was dealing with a leaking intake gasket, which means popping this pan off is getting more and more important. Okay, you don't have to RTV the bejesus out of a silicone gasket. If you spent the money on the silicone gasket, let it do its job. It's RTV in the corner here at the parting line, RTV at the parting line. Other than that, you don't need all this, because now all you've done is make it difficult to take it apart. It didn't do anything. After a fair whack of hitting it, I think she's going to come up now. Alright, I'll go ahead and just yank her off that gasket. It's not reusable anyway. I'm not sure how much of any of this is going to be reusable. We'll find out. Alright, so let's see what we're looking at. Now we still have rockers in, so, but we don't have plugs, so there's no compression, so I'm not worried about that. Alright, grab a rag. Alright, and then for anyone who hasn't ever looked in an engine, you know, you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. You know, that's why they're banked the way they are in everything but Fords. Fords are weird. Alright, so we're looking in here, and the cylinder wall I'm worried about is that one. So we're going to get a light, and I'll turn you back on as soon as I have this. Okay, this was a jury rig setup, and we didn't actually use the dial indicator. We used its frame, and I only need a rough measurement, but that is pretty close to 5 3/4 at top dead center. And when we went to bottom dead center, it was 2 inches, because I wasn't sure that we had a real 383. So now we know. As we come closer, Jeff, you want to pull the pintle up?
Yes.
No, just grab that knob so it doesn't grip. So we're going to go to bottom dead center, and then when we go here, you'll see that's pretty close to 2 inches. So we've got our 3 3/4 inches. So it's not a stock stroke. Because as soon as we opened it and didn't see a whole bunch of windowing, I was like, uh-oh. You know. But this block must have had enough clearance. Plus they used some pretty nice looking cap screwed head bolts or rod bolts. So we're going with that. So at least we know it is a 383. We did find some offset weight in the front, even though there wasn't any in the back. So there's probably some Mallory metal in here somewhere. But okay, the investigation continues. Well, I think we're going to wrap it up. I knew it was going to be a short night. It's Taco Tuesday. I don't normally come out and putts on Tuesday, but I was dying to know what things were. So at least it is a 383. You know, the stroke verifies that. Obviously, we have a hydraulic roller, just like we already knew. It is a 4-bolt block, even though, honestly, for this build, it probably didn't need to be. The you know, weird aftermarket cover with a two-piece thing, that's fine. I don't know what we're going to use. I'm curious what the cam button looks like in here and how much walk the cam has. That could be some of the timing jitter he's got. I don't know that we can see down in there very well. Let me grab a light, see what the cam gears look like for driving. Looks okay. We'll know better when we pull the cam, because that cam's not getting reused. It is just too big. It doesn't make sense for a street car. But the important part is knowing the heads are definitely coming off. I couldn't tell enough from below. So heads are coming off, and at least the number 8 is coming out, so we can check the rings. I can't in good conscience spend all this time and money and effort and put back a broken block or a broken engine. So it's a short video tonight. We're gonna throw in the towel, and heads are coming off in the next video.